Yo, testing, check 1, 2. Is this mic on? Listen, bear witness to a hip-hop icon. Like Hogan with the 24-inch pythons. I'm giving kids the boot, thinking shit is cute.
Since we're in this digital age, like we're used to upgrades. So we're just like, and eventually over time, like everything will upgrade. Like Jay Electronica, like the wavelength that he's on, like that's an upgrade from what anything else has been coming out since before he arrived. You know what I mean? So like, there's always going to be a next level. Whether you know how you're going to get there or not, whether you see the path there or not, it's there. And whether you're aware of the path, like you're on it, and eventually you're going to be there. I don't know, like, what it's going to be, because we're 9 years into 9/11. This is 9-year anniversary today. And people in this country still believe it was Osama bin Laden. So, I don't know. I don't know what type of... I don't know what's going to happen or what has to happen, like, for that progression to be... Because it's there. Like, it's just there waiting in the wings. It's waiting for an audience. It's been there. It's been there the whole time. But it's waiting for everyone to basically wake up and see it. Because... I don't know. I don't watch television very often unless it's a football game or a movie. Or I don't deal with the news. Like I don't deal with all that at all because I know I just don't deal with it. But the cats that are on, like when you say hip hop now, like there's a big difference between what you and I may consider hip hop and what a 16-year-old girl that's in love with Nicki Minaj considers hip-hop. That's a big difference between our connotations of what that means to us. Until all that is synced up again, like, there's not going to be any progression. But that's coming. Like, everything, I don't know what it's going to take, but something's going to happen. We're all going to sync back up again. And there's going to be oneness, because that's the only thing that, I mean, it has to come back. I'm from New Kensington. I live up here on the mountain. It's beautiful. I've seen a view. But whenever I go back to New Ken, I see people that haven't seen me in 6 months, 6 years, anywhere in between. And immediately it's like, yo, the fuck, where's the rap music? You still rapping? You got mixtape? You got a CD? What's up? What's cracking? And one particular time I went home, one of my boys told me, yo, I don't even think you realize I know most of your rhymes. Like, I can probably spit your rhymes better than you. I don't even think you realize, like, all I do is sit in the crib, play Madden, and listen to you. Like, I be crushing dudes. Like, you be saying certain lines, and I just be scoring touchdowns. Like, I don't even think you realize, like, how it happens like that. And I'm a big Madden junkie personally myself. And for some odd reason, Madden doesn't feel the need to have, like, a soundtrack that reflects their audience. Because their soundtrack is on to Ozzy Osbourne type shit, and like, they don't realize, like, 16-year-olds, like, they know Ozzy Osbourne as, you know, the dude on the show. Like, he's not. They need some, like, rap music in particular. And I have this, you know, unique background. I'm from New Kensington, PA. I'm in the middle of Steel City. My dad, like, works in the steel mill. I was born and raised a Steeler fan. I know everything there is to know about the Steelers. Like, I'm well versed in my Steeler knowledge. So the first one I made was last year. We won the Super Bowl. And the last project I made before that was the Donut Holes joint, which I made after we won Super Bowl 40. So it was like, I guess this is like a sign from the stars. Like, we won the Super Bowl, I guess I have to make some rap music. So I did the first one, last year, the All-Madden Mixtape 10, and I got a lot of mixed reviews on it because it was basically just like this Steeler mixtape. Like I really didn't care too much for the rest of the people's feelings in the NFL. Like, I wasn't really like, if you're a big Cowboys fan, you probably wouldn't have liked it off the strength that there's a lot of Troy Polamalu references and Mike Tomlin quotes. Like, you'd have been frustrated just listening to it. So this time around, I try to refine it and make it a little bit more. It's more along the concept that my boy gave me back home, just Black Sun joints while Madden's on, instead of just all football jargon talk rap, which I can do all day because I'm a sports center aholic. Like, I have a strong addiction to ESPN, all things related. And I could definitely do mixtape after mixtape after mixtape just about the AFC North if I wanted to. But I tried to open it up this go around, make it a little bit more universal for just football fans in general that need something to listen to and are sick of hearing Ozzy Osbourne on repeat. Anyone that knows my dad, like, I've heard since I was like 10, like, you are your father. And like, I come to realize, like, the older I get, the more I realize, like, I am my father. And it's ridiculous because, like, he's my hero. Like, my mom and my dad are my heroes, like, both of them. And I look to them like, I never want to let you down because you work so hard for me to even be here. Like, my dad works, like, he works at the steel mill, Allegheny level. Like, he's a Steeler to me. Like, I look at him like I look at Barry Foster or Greg Lloyd. You know what I mean? Like, my dad and Art Rooney. Like, that's how, like, they're all branched together because they all represent the same ideal. Hard work pays off. Like, that's what it's all about. He who works like a slave eats like a king. Like, and I was raised on that, and I saw that, firsthand. Dad would be working 16-hour shifts, take a 2-hour nap, wash the car, and go back to work another 8 hours midnight, so I could have Pop-Tarts. Like, so that work ethic rubbed off on me. Like I was telling you before with the Horsemen, like, they might be nicer than me, was my first intention. Like, when I'm 18 years old and I'm in this group, these dudes, y'all may be nicer than me, but my notebook's gonna be thicker. Fuck that. I'm gonna have more. I'm gonna be here longer. Fuck that. And I definitely got that, like, from my parents. Like, they instilled that in me early.
Yeah, as long as the stars shine, I'm spitting these hard rhymes to rep for these hard times. I think with a scarred mind, surrounded by more pain. Kids that want more fame for playing these war games. I'm looking for more change while rolling up dime sacks. The world got my mind trapped, but freedom I find that by breathing these rhymes back. I'm tired of all of it, the lies and all the tricks, the demons and politics, the niggas that swallow dicks, the evils that men do, the evils I've been through, from demons and friends too, deceiving my mental. Them niggas I call team, I tell them my small dreams, and niggas turn star screen. What does it all mean? I'm trying to find out, taking some time out to straighten my mind out, and writing these rhymes out. Now Sonny's a changed man, plotting my game plan for changing the game and making my name brand. This classified info, can't even tell kinfolk, just letting the pen stroke and write till the pen smoke, and praying that these rhymes will make niggas rewind. Kids in their free time can see the way he shine. So fuck what these herbs say, I grind in the worst way, from Friday to Thursday, when writing these word plays. And this is just act one, the legend of Black Sun. And until the track done, it's lights, camera, action like that, son. And cut.